Social media is killing this generation, bro. Can I even say that? I don't care. Anyways, it's killing this generation because I would say, bro, that's how we all find out about each other's information. That's how we all stay connected nowadays. People don't go to the news. People don't go around the block and ask around. People don't even talk to their friends to find out information no more. It's just, yo, did you see that post that this nigga did? Did you see what Shorty said online? Did you see that one video about Drewski? It's just everyone just and it connects us, yes, but it connects us at the worst extent because now it's like, what are we without social media? Without social media, what's gonna happen if social media just were to disappear? When TikTok got banned, motherfuckers damn near lost their mind, bro. Imagine if they deleted every social media site, bro. The world would literally like freeze, bro. People would have to start watching TV or going online and like actually searching shit up again, and that would be so interesting. I really want to know what would happen if we just did like no social media for a month. If they just banned social media for a month, I want to see how people will really be affected because it's not that I have anything against social media specifically, but I think it's just killing the generation in the way that we're becoming so reliant on it for our information and for each other that no wonder, no shit, they're trying to control it because the second they control social media, it's just going to become another version of TV where they're able to just control what we watch, what we see, how we feel, and how we interpret things. And I feel like they're already doing that on every site, including YouTube. I'll be noticing some weird shit, but I ain't even going to say nothing. All I'm going to say is be mindful of who you watching, be mindful of who you following because it's a lot of weird shit going on this site. I'm not going to get too deep into it because, you feel me, as a YouTuber, I'll be doing a lot of, like, just research and nerdy shit, so I'm not going to get too deep into it. But I'm going to just talk about social media as a whole and just say that, I don't know, bro, this is a lot of weird shit going on, especially in this attention economy where a person can really get paid for just shaking titties online. And, I mean, that's always been the case, but now it's like you don't even have to pull the whole titty out. You could just do the fuck, what's that dance called? I don't even know what the dance was called. The one dance where they're just shaking their titties, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just a bunch of weird shit going on. I don't know, bro. Like, this, I hope that makes sense, bro. I just think it's kind of weird how, like, that's what's normal nowadays. Like, that's entertainment, or the news that we see is all kind of like in this, TikTok format where we're just scrolling and getting it, and then we're just like talking about it amongst our peers. But I feel like at the same time, that's the same way that we're learning personal information about each other, whether it's a wedding, whether it's, having kids. And this has already like happened since like the Facebook days. But I think it's just so much more prevalent where people are literally streaming their marriages, streaming their baby showers, and just getting into like all types of shit. But it's all online for us to see. And I just think, I think we need to bring back like privacy, bring back shame. Maybe not fully. I'm not saying we need to stay nonchalant. People should express themselves and do whatever they please. But I also think we need to have more of a balance where social media should not be this thing that like we're becoming so reliant on, because even though you can argue that not everyone in the world is on social media, a good chunk of it is. And a lot of people are not watching the news anymore to get the information. A lot of people are not just walking around the block and picking up newspapers, bro. People are going online and finding out what they need to find out and going about their day. And to some extent, there's convenience in it. But I think also to another extent, it starts to just become a thing where like without these phones, without social media, we're not all that connected. The fact that it's that just the thought of internet being the reason we're as connected as we are is kind of scary, because without the internet, it's like, I don't even know. Like, if there was just no internet for like a week, I'm just like, I'm out the loop. I'm out the mix. Like, my life would probably look so much different because I would actually be forced to do like regular things, like walk outside and like, I guess, read. I don't know. Like, it's not like I already can't do that shit, but it's like I would feel forced to do it because like, it's just so convenient, that like that's where the dependency comes from, where you could just hop online, find out what you need to find out about whoever the hell you want to find out about, and go about your day, bro. You could be a little parasocial world warrior if you want to. And I think it's so interesting how that works. To the point where even an app like LinkedIn, an app that's supposed to be used for like connections and job opportunities, also feels the same way, where people, post all their accomplishments, you repost their accomplishments, you like it, you comment it, just to show that you're in the loop or whatever for jobs that may be looking for you. It's just so much performativeness is to the point where there was a point where I was only using Pinterest, because even Pinterest felt a little less social media like, but now like there's AI on Pinterest. So I don't know, bro. I'm getting so tired of the social media economy, bro. To the point where I'm just accepting it. Like, I'm just participating in it now because I don't really care no more. Like, there's not much I could do. I'm a content creator, so charge it to the game. I'm not saying I'm about to become like a Rakai variant or nothing. No offense to Rakai. But, you feel me? I am just going to have to just play my role in terms of this attention economy And we'll see what happens, bro. I'm not fully against social media because, after all, it's what brought me here today. But at the end of the day, I do think that the over relying use on it and like dependency on it is cooking us as a whole. And it just needs to change, bro. It just needs to change, bro. And yeah, bro. I don't know what else to really say other than that. I think the only point I would like to make is just watch how much time you spend on social media, bro. Like, if you're scrolling for a very long time on social media, really ask yourself, why is you doing that? And what else could you be doing that would actually feel more rewarding or beneficial to you? Because I've never felt rewarded after going on a binge scroll or a binge watch of content. I've always felt kind of shitty more than anything. You know, I probably had like 5 productive TikToks that actually told me something, and everything else was just kind of bullshit. You know, people be saying like, oh, you don't even remember your last 5 scrolls. I mean, I remember the last 5 scrolls, but I remember the most 5 important ones from yesterday. But after a few days, I'm gonna forget about them. So it don't really matter. I just take what I can, save the videos that I like, and go about my day. But some people, I can imagine, get really stuck in that loophole and they never get out of it. And I think that's just not healthy. So can we do better?